The funeral of Queen Consort Isabella Winthrop.
Today, with profound sadness, the palace announced the passing of Her Majesty Queen Consort Isabella, beloved consort to King Dean I. The Queen Consort, who served alongside the King for many years, passed away peacefully at the palace. Known for her grace, compassion, and unwavering dedication to the people, Queen Consort Isabella touched countless lives and embodied the spirit of the monarchy.
Channel 4 News here. Today the nation comes together to bid farewell to Her Majesty the Queen Consort, a beloved figure whose grace, compassion and unwavering dedication to the crown and people have left a mark on history. This is a moment of profound grief, yet one of collective gratitude for her extraordinary life and legacy. Across the streets of Windenburg, thousands have gathered to pay their respects, lining the route of the funeral procession. Draped in the royal standard, the Queen Consort's casket moves with a stately grace and escorted by the royal guard, and following her, her two sons, Prince Dean II and Liam. The royal carriage makes its way to Willow Abbey, a journey steeped in tradition and reverence. Members of the armed forces march in perfect unison, their steps echoing the unity of a grieving nation. Her Majesty's life was defined by service. As a steadfast companion to the monarch, her quiet strength and dignified presence have inspired generations. Her Majesty was not only a cherished consort, but also a symbol of strength and unity. For decades, she stood alongside the King, embodying the values of resilience and grace in both times of celebration and difficulty. Today, as her funeral procession unfolds, we remember her legacy. Moments ago, the Queen Consort's casket, draped in the royal standard and adorned with a wreath of her favourite flowers, began its journey from Windenburg Palace to Willow Abbey. Accompanying her are senior members of the royal family, walking behind the royal carriage in a powerful display of unity and respect. The route, meticulously planned, passes by thousands of mourners lined in the streets. Every detail has been carefully designed to honour Her Majesty's life and her profound connection to the people. Her Majesty leaves behind a legacy that reshapes the role of consorts in the monarchy. Her marriage to the King marked a pivotal chapter in the history of the monarchy. From being a royal scandal to the most loved power couple, together they navigated periods of great change, fostering stability while embracing progress. Today's ceremony honors not only her contributions, but the enduring partnership that defined her role as consort. As the procession approaches the gates of Willow Abbey, it is time for reflection and remembrance as we say our final goodbye to a remarkable woman who embodied grace, duty, and love. The funeral service at Willow Abbey will be attended by heads of states, dignitaries, and representatives from across the world. Her Majesty's enduring spirit will continue to guide and inspire even as we lay her to rest. Stay with us for continued coverage of this historic moment. Now we are just waiting for everyone to arrive. We have Prince Dean II and Liam waiting, and in the car there is the rest. We have Prince Dean II's wife, Princess Consort Diane, and Liam's wife and his son, Danielle and Tyree. It's a very hard day for everyone today, especially for the royal family as they mourn and grieve the loss of their beloved Queen Consort. The funeral is about to begin, the ceremony, and stay tuned as we film it live. The casket is about to enter Willow Abbey, and there we have everyone, her family, following behind her.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests and loyal citizens, we gather here today to bid farewell to Her Majesty Queen Consort Isabella, our beloved Queen Consort. She stood beside our King as a partner, a devoted mother, and a compassionate leader. Today we honor her life, her legacy, and the love she so generously shared with her people. You may be seated. Eternal God, we come before you in reverence and sorrow as we remember the life of Queen Consort Isabella. Grant her peace in your everlasting kingdom. Bless those who mourn her today, especially her family who feel the weight of her absence most deeply. May her spirit live in their hearts and in the heart of all who were touched by her grace. Our Queen Consort was a woman of remarkable warmth, resilience, and dignity. In her years of service, she devoted herself to the well-being of the kingdom and became a beloved figure in the lives of so many. She brought hope to the weary, comfort to the grieving, and joy to all who knew her. We now ask for a moment of silence to remember Queen Consort Isabella and to honor her legacy of compassion and strength. May the love of the Almighty bring peace to all who mourn here today. And may the spirit of Queen Consort Isabella guide us in our own lives, inspiring us with her kindness and strength. May we hold her memory close, and may she rest in eternal light. Let us remember Queen Consort Isabella as she was, a devoted consort, a loving mother, and a true servant to her people. Her legacy will live on, not only in history, but in every life she touched. Farewell, dear Queen, and may you find peace in eternity.
The casket has left the church, and we thank you for joining our live coverage of this historic moment as we follow the final journey of Her Majesty the Queen Consort. There we have her family waiting for the carriage to go past, and so they can show their respect by bowing their heads and curtsying to the Queen Consort as she goes off. The nation and the world stand together in solemn reflection as the royal funeral procession makes its way to the royal burial site, where Her Majesty will be laid to rest. Across the nation and around the world, people have gathered to express their grief and gratitude, from spontaneous vigils in city squares to heartfelt messages shared on social media. The outpouring of love for Her Majesty reflects the deep connection she had with so many. Some of the most moving tributes have come from those whose lives were touched by Her Majesty's charitable work. As the procession approaches the royal burial site, we see a quiet stillness fall over the gathered crowd. The burial site itself is adorned with floral arrangements, many chosen to reflect the Queen Consort's personal preferences. At the royal burial site, a private ceremony will take place, attended by close members of the royal family, and they have agreed to film it for the people of Windenburg and the world. The ceremony is about to begin, where we will lay Her Majesty to rest.
Loyal subjects, esteemed guests, and members of the royal family, we gather here in this place of rest to lay Her Majesty Queen Consort Isabella to her final rest. She was more than a consort, she was a source of strength, compassion, and grace for the kingdom. Today, with hearts full of gratitude and sorrow, we say our last farewell to a beloved queen, mother, and friend. Queen Consort Isabella dedicated her life to the service of her people, always walking alongside our king with dignity and warmth. Her life embodied the values of loyalty, kindness, and faith, and her memory will remain as a lasting light in the hearts of all who knew her. Eternal God, we bring before you the spirit of our beloved Queen Consort Isabella. We ask that you receive her into your care and grant her eternal peace. May her soul find rest in the light of your love, and may her family and her people find comfort in their memories of her kindness and grace. We now commit Queen Consort Isabella to her final resting place. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. May her spirit be at peace in the eternal realm, and may her memory live on in the lives of all who were blessed to know her. May the love of the Almighty bless and keep us in this time of sorrow, and may we carry forth the spirit of Queen Consort Isabella, her compassion, her courage, and her devotion to her people. May her legacy inspire us always, and may she rest in peace. As we leave her to rest in eternal peace, we hold Queen Consort Isabella close in our hearts. Though she has left this earthly realm, her spirit will forever be a part of our kingdom, woven into the lives she's touched. Farewell, beloved Queen, and may you find peace in eternity.